Okay, thank you. Hello, my name is Mikey Bronowski, and I will be talking about the ImportExcel PowerShell module. That's a short intro. If you want to get in touch with me, there is a website, bronowski.it, where I write a blog, or you can use Mikey Bronowski at Gmail, Twitter, LinkedIn, if you have any questions after that. So what is PowerShell? What is the ImportExcel module? That module open source created by Doug Fink, the MVP, PowerShell MVP. It's based on Excel package library. We manage that with using four main commands like import Excel, export Excel, open package, open Excel package, and close Excel package. And it allows you to manage Excel spreadsheets, Excel files without the Microsoft Office installed on the machine, which is a great way to do this. And you can also script it out and save in your source control and make your life easier with repeatable tasks. So I'm going to show you a demo now. My setup is, so I'm going to import the module. Currently it's 7.1.1. or maybe it's newer version now, but I'm using this for demo, but it would be much newer. So it's already imported, and I have a set of files, temporary files that I'm going to use. So I'm just going to make sure it's clean. And the first example is to how we export the data to Excel. So I'm just going to pick the first file. It gets the commands of the import Excel module. And using the export Excel command, I will export it to the file. Also using these two switches, kill Excel will close any Excel. Open, it will close any Excel. So whatever spreadsheet you have, it will just close them. And show will open up the file that I just exported. So let's see how it works. Excel is opening now. And that's my first raw data. The default name for spreadsheet and the commands here. So let's switch to the next example. I'm not closing the Excel, so you can see the kill Excel switch. The other way to access the file is also to use open Excel package, which is basically a zipped file, the XLSX file. So I'm going to use that with the kill Excel flag, the switch. So you can see this will be gone shortly. It's gone. And now using add worksheet command, I'm going to add a worksheet and put it at the end of the list of worksheets. So it's added there, but it's not saved yet. So I'm going to load some data. This time I'm going to use the processes on my laptop, just top 50, and export it to the same file, just to the new tab I just created. And I will also create a table for that data. It will be auto-sized, and just to show you some fancy tricks, it will freeze top row and first column, and I'm going to show you that. So it will open Excel again, and I have the next tab here. So it opens by default on the one you closed, and that's the new tab with the table and my processes on my laptop, which is formatted, so you can see the difference. That's the raw data, and that's the table in Excel. And we can also, as we have tables, we can add some pivot tables. So again, I'm going to open the package, close the Excel. Remember, it will close every spreadsheet you have open, so be careful if you have more of them. And now using the command add pivot table, I'm just going to add the pivot table that will have the rows, in rows the name, in columns the priority class, and some data here. It's just some silly example to show you what it can do. Oh, and the last switch is the activate. So when we open the Excel spreadsheet, it will open on that tab. So it won't start from the first one or the last one we closed. It will just go to the newly created one. And to save the changes, I'm using the close Excel package command with the show command. the show will actually open the Excel again. And as you can see, the new pivot tab has been created. The Excel opened on that tab, and we have a pivot table with all this beautiful data here. Don't ignore this. This is just Excel trying to be helpful when I'm closing, when I'm killing the Excel. So it just tries to recover the files. So if you don't use kill Excel, you just close the Excel like in normal way, then you shouldn't see this this file. The other example of what we can do with PowerShell in Excel is to use conditional formatting, and it supports different ways as Excel has. So I'm just going to use the different file here, make sure it's gone, it's clear, and get my events from my event log, and define a few conditional formattings. So first one would be above average. It will highlight anything, any value, any number value above average in the data set. It will also, on different column, it will highlight duplicates values, and it also highlights in the third column the text containing information. So my events are here, also top 50, so it doesn't run very long. I'm going to export that, and now using the conditional format here, and the conditional format definition is saved here. So all this conditional formatting can be pre-configured, and then we can collect it all together. And the regular switches to open and activate. So that's one of the example. And I didn't add the show, so it won't show me the Excel spreadsheet. So I'm going to add the new, the extra conditional formatting as well, using the conditional formatting icon set command, which shows just images. So like it's quarters. So whatever you change this to 1 or 5, it will change the icon set. And the first formatting, the defined 3 rules on these columns is here. So anything above the average will be highlighted. So if I give here a very big number, it will only be highlighted, just this one. And this is for duplicates. So if I have like minus 99, there is no minus 99 in this data set. So if I put another minus 99, it will highlight it as a duplicate. And similar thing with the information highlighted as well. And so that was the conditional formatting. It also saves the conditions here in a nice way, so you can see all these rows here. So it's pretty good. And the last bit is the charts. We can create the charts with ImportExcel. So I'm going to define some data for mathematical functions here with PowerShell, and just going to put that data into the Excel, and now define the chart using new Excel chart definition command. So I'm just going to define the chart and open the Excel, and here's my data for the mathematical functions, and here are my charts. That's perfect. And the last chart, I know people who really love pie charts, so we can, of course, create some different charts as well, different types, not only linear. So I'm going to create some data, just a sample data set. That data set will be converted from CSV, because that is in the CSV format, export it to the Excel, and then I will add the Excel chart with the definition, adding some titles and labels. And that will open a beautiful pie chart with left wall, right wall, and the floor. And that concludes the demo and the presentation about ImportExcel. Hope you find it useful. Thank you very much for having me here, and if you want to get in touch again, use one of these ways. Thank you.